everybody, welcome back to Stone Cold Gamers. As always, I'm Combomb, and today we have the God of War 5 or 4, whatever the hell you want to call it, the new God of War trailer from E3. Oh my god, I'm so fucking excited for this game. It's going to be amazing. So I've watched this trailer like 10 or 20 times, I don't even know how much. And my mind is just utterly blown. Now, a lot of people don't like the God of War games. They say it's a very simple button mashy type of game, which I'm not going to argue. It is. But not every game has to be like a 20-hour, incredibly in-depth adventure. Those games are nice, and I really, really love games like that. But sometimes you just, you're like, fuck it. I don't want to put that much effort into anything. I just want to get down, kill some monsters, and have some clean, simple fun. And that is what God of War is all about. And I don't think that's changed, but I do think right now they have added a lot more depth to the game from what I've seen, and I'm pretty excited about that. So I hope they don't mess it up a bit too much, but I think they're going to try to appease the side of the crowd that said, God of War isn't a really good game. It's not deep, it's just a stupid button masher. I think they're trying to prove that it could be more, and from what I've seen, it's going to be epic. So I'm going to try not to talk over the dialogue too much, but there's a lot I want to talk about, a lot of theories I have about what's going on that I would like to share with you guys. So let's begin.
That dull hammer doesn't scare me. Oh no!
Boy. Boy. Your mother's knife. It belongs to you now.
What for?
A test. She taught you to hunt, yes?
Yes, sir.
Then show me what you know. I am hungry. Feed us.
What are we hunting?
You are hunting deer.
Which way?
Your hunt.
Alright, so the dialogue isn't really important right now, so I'm going to go ahead and jump back and start talking again. As you can see, this is a much older version of Kratos, which is real interesting because it kinda supports the fact that he's more human than God at this point. Or maybe he's not, I don't know. I'm thinking he's still not a god even though he killed all the gods and impaled himself with a sword. I think he's still only a demigod. As to how much of God that child is, or if that's even his biological child, that's still all up in the air. But as you can see, his chains of Olympus are gone. Alright, the chains of Chaos, chains of Olympus, whatever chains, I forget which was the last time, maybe was the chains of the Exile, but chains and blades gone, and I don't think they're coming back. Instead, he has this axe, which glows blue, I think with some sort of frost magic.
What are you doing? Now his guard is up. Only fire. Only fire. When I tell you to fire,
I'm sorry.
do not be sorry. Be better.
Now I'm going to stop it right there for a tiny bit because I want to discuss this right now. Kratos, right now, he stopped from doing what normally would have been a violent action. And I think this means Kratos has matured, he's grown wiser, and a bit calmer in his old age. But he's kind of fighting it. Like, he has to kind of control himself. And I think this is giving a lot of depth to a character where we've really only seen one emotion from, which is rage. All he ever wanted to do is kill, but now the killing's done. His vendetta has been over, he completed it, he punched Zeus in the face so hard he's fucking dead. think he's trying to let go of that anger in his, older age, and it's just amazing to see this character, who was just so bloodthirsty before, be a calm and patient kind of mentor to this young child. It's just so out of the box for God of War, and I'm kind of interested to see where this goes. At the same time, I'm weary because I think they might ruin what was once a very good, very clean, simple game and overcomplicate it. I'm hoping it's going to be good. I'm very hopeful. This trailer is awesome. But let's continue.
Fight. Find it.
I don't really understand the decision to take away the bow from the kid. Especially up here. They're about to encounter some monsters. Which questions how good of a parent Kratos actually is, knowing there's these things around. That's like the frost magic, I'm pretty sure it is, that's coming out of that axe. And I think that's his main weapon. Maybe it'll be interchangeable. But as you can see, these are not your average Greek monsters. And Kratos has new moves. Like, he just threw his axe and he's beating the shit out of this guy with his bare hands. I'm not sure if that's contextual or not. Like, it only happens right now. I'm not sure, but I am digging everything that's going on. Oh, monsters, yeah, it's a little off. And it does appear that he's connected to it in some way, like the chains. That axe looks really cool. I'm interested.
Who's that?
I need a chance.
You had a chance.
Need another.
Then find that deer.
And as you can see again, he's being a mentor to this child, and he's not just rushing him into battle. He wants to make sure he's prepared. And you really see a new sympathetic side of Kratos here in a bit. And I don't know if you guys understood that, Mushmouth, but that ogre-looking motherfucker, he just said Valhalla, which everyone's speculating Norse gods. And I am down for the Norse gods, let me tell you. They are a crazy bunch. I think when I was in school, other than Greek mythology, Norse mythology was my favorite class. Alright? I took a lot of those classes because they really interested me. And these guys are some crazy fuckers right here. I mean, their apocalypse story, I really hope plays out in the future God of War games. Because it is some crazy ass shit. And as you saw right there, that's why I think there may be a bit more going on to this kid than meets the eye. He did shoot that ogre, whatever it's going to be, with an arrow, but that arrow was encased in lightning. Now, spoilers for the other games, but we have a bit of a buffer issue. Now, I made sure the thing was loaded. There we go. Anyways, a little bit of a spoiler for the other games is that Kratos is actually Zeus' son, so he's a demigod. So, I am speculating that that child may be Zeus reincarnated. I know, crazy, utterly batshit. But I'm also speculating that that child may not be a full god, but may be at least 75% god. Alright? And this is because I'm speculating who the kid's mother is. And I believe she's the last living being we saw Kratos, do a thing with in the last game, chronological wise, which would be the only Olympian he didn't kill, Aphrodite. I believe that this kid is the son of Aphrodite and Kratos, and that he may be the reincarnation of Zeus. Now I know that sounds crazy, as far-fetched and everything, but I'm pretty sure, And I know, I don't know, you know, I'm pretty sure that's the route they're going to go. If it's not, maybe Athena. But she was very ghosty last time we saw her. So, I'm not sure. And that's another reason right there where he just said that his mother always killed the animal for him. Kinda leans more towards Athena than Aphrodite, but I'm leaning personally towards Aphrodite because she was actually alive at the time, that's all. Now, I don't know if this little aiming bit will actually be a main, like, gameplay mechanic or just a contextual thing, but it would be neat if this kid followed Kratos around and could be upgraded and perhaps serve as kind of a very helpful companion. But you gotta be careful. You might end up babysitting the kid, and that's no fun. It's just no fun. And here's another moment that really shows Kratos has matured as a person.
No. Finish what you started.
Now, as odd as it seems, even though I'm not a fan of hunting, I've never hunted in my life, and I have some views about that I'm not going to share right now, because I do believe it is somewhat necessary, and there's a lot of it that goes on that is unnecessary. But this moment I actually believe is very sweet. As in, that is his son, and he is guiding him through manhood. Alright? Back then, that was necessary. You had to kill to eat, and he was training his son to do that. But instead of yelling at his son and forcing him to kill the deer angrily, he gently put his hand on his son's hand and guided the knife to help his son. This is something we've never even seen from Kratos before, and it's a far more gentle Kratos, which is an odd sentence to say in itself. But this game just looks to be a complete departure from what God of War is. And yet, kind of nostalgia is happening because of those great open screenshots and the environment and just Kratos himself. You know he's still there and he's still kicking ass. There's a dragon. Yeah, that just dragon swoops in out of nowhere. I think I want to kill it. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Please tell me if you're excited for this game in the comments down below. I am so interested in it. I'm probably going to pre-order it. Hell, I might even get a PS4 camera just to show you guys gameplay of it when it comes out. But, as always, like and subscribe. And you can check us out on Facebook at SCG Combomb and at Snapchat at Stone Cold Gamers. See you guys in the next episode.